Welcome back, everybody, or welcome if you are new. Today we're in the Gen 4s here at Texas. Last week of the season, Gavin and I are in a very tight points battle. If you remember, I'll put it up here right now. Once again, we're 1 point apart. So basically, whoever beats each other in this race, if we're over our drop week, which is mine's 99, his is 103, and if we get over that, then whoever beats each other in this race wins the points for the season, which is hilarious. But we got Nick out here, which we haven't seen like all season. Cool to see him in this race as well. Hopefully we can have a good race with them, and hopefully we can beat Gavin here in the last race of the season, because we've been so tight all year long. It's been crazy. He passed us like a couple weeks ago with one of the drop weeks, but we'll see how we can do here. It's very, very loose off the corner, so you got to take it pretty easy, but you can be very aggressive. I ran down into like a 0.3. So hopefully we could try to get down to like the 3s or 4s here in qualifying. Wasn't great speed on exit. Yeah, it wasn't great speed to the line, to be fair. Try not to put too much throttle into it, because it's very easy to get loose. That was a pretty good turn one. You don't need to get right down to the white line. It gets very loose down there. Trying not to get loose off of 4 here. We might have a better run into our second lap, honestly. We do a little bit, so let's try to make this count. 5's not too bad. Oh, we pushed a little hard there. I got on throttle a little too much center corner, and that pushed us up really high. It's not going to be a great lap. Try to make it up here. Not an awful 3 and 4, but I don't think it'll be faster. I feel like we messed up our lap a little bit there. 5:02. Okay, it is a little faster. I'll take it. Gavin has a 6:39, which is straight behind us right now. But they're getting down to the 3s up there. But I wanted to get down into the 4s for our time. I know I could run into the 3s if I hit it right, but just didn't have enough speed onto the first lap. But I'll take a 5:02. We beat out Gavin. I think he ran both laps. He did. Okay, cool. We got faster on our second one, so hopefully, like I was saying, hopefully we could beat him here in this one and have a good points battle with him and try to beat him out. Probably going to fall back a couple more spots because we still got Clampett and Steven and stuff to qualify, Nick as well. So we'll see how that goes, and I'll bring you guys back for the green flag. All right, well, we only fell back to like 6th. That's not too bad. We got Gavin in 9th. Hopefully we can have a good race. Try to stay in front of him all day. That'd be really nice. 80 laps here. Fuel can go a little bit over halfway of that. Tire fall off is absolutely massive here. We have 2 sets of tires, so gotta use them wisely. Let's not do what we did last week and not be ready for the start and get dumped right on the initial green, because that was all on me last week. But we're rolling pretty good. I think second gear will be fine. Don't think we need to get down in the first. But we need to get up and going. Try not to spin tires and all that. Leader is about to go. Okay, we're up and going. Good. Didn't spin tires bad at all. We actually got a pretty good jump to the guys behind us. I'm going to let off a little bit and let this guy go. Try to jump in behind him. No need to fight this early. Tires are going to get super worn out, so I want to try to take it easy on them and not wear them out too badly. Not really throw down like qualifying laps or anything like that. Don't push the car too hard, because it's a long race. I see somebody spinning through the grass, and there's already a caution, so
that's my bad.
We are going to be in fuel saving mode right now. Just to do it. But we're going to have a quick restart right off the green here, so hopefully we can get it going green for the rest of the race.
Yeah, like I said, that's...
Just double check the adjustment.
All right, restarting back in 6th. That's all right. Hopefully we can get as good of a jump as we just did to the guys behind us. That'd be awesome.
1 minute 19.
And yeah, I'm just saving fuel just to make sure we can make it past halfway and everything, because some people may be like idling in second gear and all that, and that's not the smartest thing to do. This is the way to save the most fuel. Turn the car off. You don't need your foot on the clutch, but clutching it in 4th gear, regardless, saves a lot of fuel. But turning the car off definitely saves a little bit more than just clutching it. I got a little button on my wheel stand to turn the car off so for these situations, like these kind of races. It's worked out for us in the past, though, which has been awesome. Because if you get into like a real critical, like late race situation where nobody's on tires, everybody's pretty close on fuel, you don't want to be the one short. Because I think it happened at, I want to say it was Charlotte, where we ended up coming home with like a top 5 because we saved enough fuel, and a lot of other people pitted. So we had a very good week.
I just took one.
But my legs move and I have to get like back into a comfortable position in my chair. Waiting on leader. Yeah, the guys 7th on back don't get as good of a restart, but they had a better one this time. Gonna short shift a little bit, try to jump low. Because you really don't want to be fighting on the outside lane too much. You can kind of make it work a little, but I don't really want to burn up the right front too much. Take it nice and easy. I was going to let him go under us if he wanted under us. That's why I went a little high. Because I'm trying to let off, not really run qualifying laps right now. We got the 3 car. I know he's going to probably be smart with it. Save tires as well. Messed that up a little bit when I went to go get on throttle. I turned in a little too much on entry. But we just got to watch where Gavin's at as well. Take note of him, and hopefully we can have a good run. Just got to stay 1 ahead of him the entire race. That's all that matters to me, is the race against Gavin. He's back there in 9th still. Losing the guys in front of us a little bit, but that's all right. It's no big deal. Hopefully they're pushing it too hard on tires. And we'll catch them and reel them in later on. Because if you could save tires here, it's going to be absolutely massive. This is the only track I've won in for like the top 3 series. Well, I've won at Dover in the next gens when the next gens first came out. But other than that, the truck series is the only one I've won in of the top 3. And it was here at the old Texas before the repave, and I loved this track. Oh, we got on the apron a little bit. Might be saving a little bit too much, but I got on the apron there and that slowed us up some. Got Gavin right behind the Kellogg's car behind us. Please don't run me over on entry. That was a pretty good corner there. Gavin wants to get around that Kellogg's car so bad. It looks like he's going to try to get by him on the outside. Yeah, Gavin, use up your tires. Do it. Use the tires. I know he wants to catch us and pass us to, like, the hardest thing in the world to him. That's the thing he wants the most. I'm not worried about it too much right now. I'm hoping Gavin will burn up his tires trying to get around people on the outside like that. I'm going to not make it easy for him to get around us unless he gets a huge run on an exit or something, because I had a really bad turn 3 and 4 there.
30.261.
Try not to do too much turning on entry. Or when we were on throttle, try to get it to the right rear. See, that's the kind of 1 and 2 I want. That was like really, really nice right there. Maybe a little too slow on entry. Like letting off for a little too long. Walk it up to the wall though. Don't get too sideways. We're doing just fine here in 7th right now. We're car 9, so I know Clampett and Nick are going to be coming up through the field because they either didn't qualify or they just hit the wall both laps, something like that. Spun, hit the wall. Because I saw that they both didn't have times for their 2 laps. But I don't know if that happens if you just hit the blue button to ready to race also. So that could be the case if they wanted to start further back just in case it'd be a wreck fest or something. You never know. I think this is only a 2-split race because the NASCAR race I believe is still going on right this second, because during the end of qualifying I looked and there was just a massive wreck with like Larson, Gibbs, Logano with like less than 30 laps to go. So that's what's going on currently in the real world of racing when we're racing this. So not a ton of people registered. I think there was like 44, 45-ish people to register. Something like that. So I think it's only a 2-split race, and we're in top split. We're car 9.
30.41.
Hopefully we can have a decent result here, gain some iRating, get up to 3,500 from this race. That'd be awesome to finish out the season above 35. Because I think we were around like 31, 32 when this season started. So we've gained a good bit, like good amount, good bit, whatever you want to say. I was trying to say the both at the same time. We've gained a good amount through the season between Gen 4 and ARCA. That's like the only thing we've ran all year, like all season, I should say. So I'm very happy with how we've done.
30.4.
They're the same style of car, but this has a lot more horsepower and a lot longer races. And we've definitely done better in these races than ARCA. Gavin's still right behind us. We're catching back up to the 3 car. Don't know if he's just messing up a little bit or I'm pushing it a little hard. I might be pushing it a little hard. But I feel like we're doing just fine. We're doing really, really well. Times are still really good.
30.506.
Trying to get the car to sit on the right rear through the corner and on exit, but not too much. Don't want to be too sideways. But I feel like we're doing a really good job of it. But if we have to go to about lap 40, these things are going to be hurting. And that's all I know. Because if there were to be a caution right now, I would probably go get one of the 2 sets of tires, honestly. Because I feel like it's worth it. Because the drop off, if it were to go green the rest of the way, oh, that was a little loose. Gavin's probably freaking out there for a second, hoping I was going to wreck. The drop off is just so much on old tires and new tires. So going and getting those fresh tires would be so much more worth it to me. Wouldn't be able to make it to the end on fuel, but I want to get the track position with those new tires, like try to move my way up. And you never know, there might not be too many people to pit at that time, and you might be like the only one trying to go from back to front. Trying not to run over the 63 here. We're running really well right now though. I'm very happy with this. Hoping we can get by the 63. Not going to dive under them. Just show them I'm looking. If we get enough speed on a straightaway, I'll dive under, or I'll look under them and hopefully have enough speed to get side by side with them. But I'm wondering if this is going to get as bad as Atlanta did, where we were sideways through the tri-oval or quad oval, whatever you want to call it. I think here it's a quad oval technically. Because we were getting so loose at Texas on the front stretch at the, at Atlanta, sorry. At the end of the run. It was nuts. So I don't know if that's going to be the same here or not. Oh, he's going to get the wall? Nope, he saved it. I think he barely scraped it. Try not to use too much tire, being right behind these guys. But I think the draft is actually kind of making it a little easy as well on us, which I like. It's making the car drive really nice.
31.081.
Turtle juice. I just noticed what it said on the back. That's funny. That was a good run through 1 and 2. I had to let off a little bit there. I started getting a little sideways. Still keeping about a 0.4, 0.5 distance from Gavin right now. Let's try seeing what we're going to do. But I can't let him get the jump on us pitting because the tires are going to mean so much here.
31.1.
Like just a couple laps is going to be a ton of time. So we've got to pit early enough to where you can make it the rest of the way on fuel for sure, but before Gavin. I might have to announce to Gavin that we're going to be pitting unless he gets by us, which happened last week at Darlington. And we passed him going into pit road. Okay, we had a really bad lap there. Turtle Juice is trying to pass it on the outside now. Wonder if Gavin's just staying back, keeping equidistance to us. Just trying to keep his bearings so he doesn't do anything dumb. Because he probably knows the tire wear is going to be massive and pitting's going to be huge. So if he stays behind us and like short pits us by a lap, oh, it's going to make up a lot of time. Gotta start thinking about that stuff. Or, you know, we could fake them out saying, hey, Gavin, we're pitting, and we don't pit. But I don't think that's a good idea. We still have 24 laps, almost 25 laps of fuel. So we can technically go to like 46-ish. But I'd want to pit around 40. Maybe just before. Maybe like lap 39 going into 40. But these guys are starting to get sketchy up here. Somebody left. They must have ended up in a wreck. I saw a couple smokes of, like, I saw a couple patches of smoke through 1 and 2 earlier. Like a few laps ago. Might have been part of it. 31.311. But you can see we're already like 2 seconds off the pace from new tires. Like what qualifying was, basically. That was really good 1 and 2 there. But we're doing damn well. Sitting in 7th. Right with these guys still. Trying not to get too sideways and kill the right rear. But also trying... Oh, we get a caution. Definitely coming and taking a set.
Man. I try to check up there, man.
100% coming to get a set. And it will take us down to like lap 60 or 70 for us to have to pit. So this is going to be very, very interesting here at the end.
You'll be on 1 to go.
All right, coming up to the green here. We're back up to 6th. I actually slid through my box slightly, so I thought I was going to lose some positions, but the 13 might have had some damage or something, because I don't see him anymore. But we got Clampett right behind us, who I think is leading the point, or first or second, something like that, in the total points here in Gen 4. He also races in like the Pro Series, the College Pro Series, stuff like that. I don't know exactly which one. I know he does the College Pro Series. I know he's done the the Coke Series before. But I don't know if he dropped that and started doing the the College Series instead. But he's damn fast, so I wouldn't be shocked if he gets up there and goes and wins this race. But being on the outside, not the best, but hopefully we could do decent here. I'm thinking about trying to short pit a little bit. If we weren't to get a caution, then we'd have to pit right before the ending. It'd literally be like in the 70s we'd have to pit. Which, honestly, you could do like a 2-tire thing and go on fuel. Which, actually, I might do that now, thinking about it. I might just take 2 tires and go. That might be the play. But we'll see how the run is going and stuff like that. Because tires were fine. My right front was like 76. Right rear was 81. So we actually saved tires pretty decent, I feel like. We're running good time still. Could have cut off Gavin there, but I'm going to give it to him. It's still early in the race. Let him go burn up his stuff with these guys, hopefully. Somehow, me and him always get loose next to each other, so let's not do that. Right off a restart. That'd be nice. We'll try to get down to the bottom here. Save some tires, just run behind these guys. Try not to go too hard. You can see Clampett was really slow on entry there. Probably just trying not to run anybody over and really save his tires. While still going very, very fast, because he is very, very fast. He knows what he's doing in these oval cars. He's definitely one of the best on iRacing, I would say, overall. Got the 13 car coming back. He's trying to run qualifying laps, though, to work his way back up, so I'm not going to get ran over by him. I'm just going to let him go under us. Because he is trying to destroy his tires right now and go forward. So I'm going to allow him to do that. I could hear his right front screaming on the entry there. But yeah, Clampett's still behind us, which is shocking, but he's really saving tires, I could tell. Really small increment movements with the wheel. Try not to over push it. Really use the throttle to turn the car. Because I could imagine in like 10, 15 laps, he's going to be really close to the front. Maybe. Or he's going to be like waiting for the long run to happen. For like 20, 25 laps from now. But I'm being real careful on throttle for the exits of this. Nick's up there and back there in 11th. He's moved his way on up. Good for him. Love to see that. Hopefully he's having a good race. Because we haven't seen him in this first time slot like all season. So we were kind of shocked seeing him in the practice, Gavin and I were. Because we were going to run this regardless. Just because we need that battle against each other that we've had all season for the points. That 3 car is really holding up this line up there. Gavin's getting... The 13's getting right to the bumper of Gavin. He might dump him if he doesn't let him go. Gavin's going to want to dive right back down in front of us. That's fine. As long as we stay right here with them. I feel like we were a little better on the long run than he was. So I'm just trying to stay here and keep close to him. Because yes, we need to beat Gavin, but at the same time, we still have to finish higher than our champ point still, which is 99 for me. Just keeping the car nice and rotated through the corner. That was a bad corner for us. I don't think I was on brakes enough in that corner. I don't think I was on the brakes much in that corner, to be fair. But yeah, Clampett's falling really far back. Maybe it just isn't his track, and we get a caution. Very interesting stuff. I think I'm going to pit here for fuel only. I'm going to pit here for fuel only because we could make it to the end. I'm going to uncheck our tires because we're not that long.
Restart on old tires.
We're not that far into this, and if this were to go green to the end, we would honestly be able to make it. So I'm going to pit here, and Gavin's going to be freaking out because he's not going to know what's going on, but he's gonna know what's going on once I pit for sure. So we're going to be in the back of the field here for sure, and hopefully that doesn't bite us in the ass later.
One to go.
All right, we're coming up to the green. We're back in like 15th now. I think back to about 10th stayed out, it looks like. Because I know the 21 car was like the last one to stay out, I think. Starting on the inside here. Got to watch out for people on these old tires in front of us still, which is like everybody also. Even though it's only like 10 lap green tires, something like that. Now they have a cycle through them on this restart, which we're going to have as well. Gonna have to watch the wheel spin, and hopefully we don't die on it. It's going to be sketchy for sure. But just saving all the fuel we can. We have plenty to make it, it says. So I'm happy about that. We don't need to worry about it. But still saving the fuel just in case. In case you get like a green flag, green-white checkered there at the end. What I want now is this thing to go green to the end. Probably won't, but if it goes green to the end, we don't need to take a green flag stop. The guys up front will. So that's what I'm hoping for us to beat Gavin. That would be awesome. And we got Nick straight behind us now. He went and pitted with us. Gavin, like, was in the line to pit with everybody, and then he, like, ducked out last second. They're all going. Like, really, accordion's back here pretty bad. We didn't get a great start, but that's okay. Now, worst case scenario is, like, 15, 20 laps, there's a caution. That's what we don't want, okay? We just need to take it nice and easy, get around the cars we can, and we don't need to worry that much about fuel. Just take it nice and easy back here, try to get by anyone we can on the outside. There might be some guys that are slow because they stayed out and didn't get fuel, and they were just off a little bit off pace anyways. Didn't want to slide up and hit him, but I had a bad angle into the first part of the quad oval. But yeah, this is going to be quite interesting now, because I know Clampett stayed out as well, but there's no way they make it on fuel, unless they keep getting cautions, but at some point you're going to want to come and get tires. But yeah, worst case scenario is there's a caution, which could easily happen now because there's some faster guys behind some slower guys back here.
We're only halfway through this thing.
But we got the fuel to make it to the end, which is the best thing. Just got to take it nice and easy and not wreck ourselves or end up in something. Just stay out the wall. Don't scrub the tires too much on exits. This 3 car is probably going to come down, which is fine. Looks like the AOL car up there is kind of holding up this big group back here, which honestly is like 7th place right there. 6th, 7th place up there, which is crazy. Who's out in the lead? The 8 car. Gavin's up there in 2nd. So he's at the front of that other line up there, which he's probably freaking out about. But I think he realized when I pitted behind him that, oh, you can make it on fuel. He didn't say anything, which I thought he was going to over the mic, but he never did. He might be on talking to team since he has Dale as his spotter, like always. He sometimes doesn't put it on drivers. So sometimes, some races there he's been trying to talk and I haven't heard him. Oh, they're going 3 wide in front of us. Let's not, guys, and say we did. That 3 car really wants by him. I'm wondering if this guy behind me has tires. Oh god, the 13's all over him. Trying not to run over the 13 because I know he wants to jump down. He's been crazy a little bit as well. Got a car to our outside. I think he's on fresh tires, I want to say. Oh, 13 got that grass. That's a little sketchy. You could drive through it just fine, but it's a little sketchy, to be fair. Oh, somebody's loosening the apron up there. That was a little sketchy. AOL car's falling back now. Hopefully we could follow on through with the 13. We're 3 wide. Car on my outside decided to jump to the inside of the white car. Don't come down on me. We're 3 wide again. I don't like the situation. Back out of it a little bit. 19 put us in an awful spot there, man. That was terrible. Wait, is that Clamp It right there in the EOS Fitness? I'd be shocked. He's really falling back then. Like, really just trying to save tires and fuel, probably. Yeah, that's Clamp It. Wow. I'm thoroughly shocked by that. Like, why is he just falling back like this? That's really odd. I normally don't see that in the races with him. So, he's usually, like, up front the entire time. He didn't qualify, or he hit the wall in his laps. So, not 100% sure what's going on with him in this race. This white car scares me. I need to get by them. But they're fighting hard on the outside, I'll tell you that. We should clear and go on into 1 here. We do finally. He's fighting back on the outside once again. We're clear of him. Oh god, AOL. Please stay on the outside. He does. We're going to be able to get under him. 13 cars up high as well. We're 3 wide again. Why are we still 3 wide, guys? I hate every second of this with you guys. I think the 13 finally backed out of it, and we're going to get by both of them. That really hurt the right front, but like I was saying earlier, we don't need to worry about fuel, so we're just going for it. Trying to save our tires still, but having to get by some guys like that. That was very sketchy, to say the least. And that was not a very good 3 and 4. I got stuck a little high, so I didn't want to just rip it down. I just had to try to keep it there. Let's try to catch back up to Clamp It if we can, which that's a crazy thing to say. I don't know why he's all the way back here. Like, he's either really trying to save fuel, or... Yeah, I think he's really trying to save fuel is my guess. Like, he's really in save mode. Because he's going to have to save like 5 laps or so, I think. 4 or 5 laps, probably. Which is a crazy amount. Gavin's back in 4th now, okay. We're in 11th. I can see his red car up there, right in front of the green, probably Turtle Juice car, that is. I would imagine. Bad turn 1. That's going to kill our right sides. See, what I don't want now is a caution. I want this thing to go green to the end, even though we're roasting our right sides right now. There's going to be people in front of us that have to pit for fuel, like Gavin. And we need to beat Gavin. That is the whole mantra of this, is beat Gavin. Hashtag beat Gavin in the comments. But definitely go watch his perspective of this, because I know he's been freaking out in this race probably too. I can't wait to see his reaction of like us pitting. I don't know if he got that on camera, or he's just gonna like talk about it when he come back from the caution, because he's gonna start right out front after that. So I can't wait to hear their reaction of it. It's gonna be crazy. Now, can we get by Clamp It? Oh, he's really letting off early. I do not like that. I think he's letting off a ton. Let's not get loose next to him. He's going to let off a ton on entry. 13, please just don't hit us. This is a crazy battle right now. 13's going to take us 3 wide, probably.
31.5.
That's what's going to freaking happen, most likely. Oh, I messed up that corner pretty bad. I want to try to drop him behind the 13 here. I don't want to be on the outside anymore. The outside's not the way. He's checking up so much. I hate it. I don't want to run in the back of him. I was trying to get around him. We got the 8 on our outside.
Still outside.
Which I don't know if he's on fresh tires. I think he just smacked the wall. Yeah, I think he just got the wall there.
31.676.
And see, the 13's really sending it into the corner. I wasn't sending it that hard. But I think he might clear him. But he's going to kill his right sides. Back in 12th. That's not a problem, though. Because we know people have to pit. And that's going to be in still like 20 laps. If they do. I just really want to get around Clamp It. I know he's super fast. I know he's saving fuel.
31.257.
31.2s right now, which isn't very good. These tires are definitely hurting. But this is the longest run I think we've had so far on them. On any tires yet this race. I'll let that 8 car back to my outside. But he's got to be eating up his right sides running up there. Just like this 13, he's got to be eating up his tires.
31.302.
And the thing is, Logan's saving fuel and probably tires as well. Like, he's probably saving tires too, which is the craziest thing. Oh, we got a little loose off of 2 there. Just trying to keep it as low as we can without getting it on the white line. Without hitting that thing and pushing up. But we're doing just fine. I'm happy with how we're running.
31.438.
Even though Logan's saving fuel and still in front of us, I'm happy with how we're running. If he somehow saves enough fuel to make it to the end, that's crazy. That's going to be absolutely nuts. He's actually trying to make a pass in the 13. 13's going to let him go low. Last second. But he did. Like I said, I think the 13's burning up his right sides. I think Logan might be good on fuel now, which would be nuts if he is. I don't think there's any way he's saved that much so far. Like, he probably saved a good amount under caution like I do. But there's no way in this green flag run that he has saved that much. I want to get under the 13 on the straightaway. I don't want to go to his outside. But if we have to, we have to. I know people are starting to get very loose. There's no doubt about that. Because I'm starting to feel it. Yeah, Logan, I think, might be good on fuel. He is taking off right now. Man, if this thing does go green to the end, getting a fresh set of tires after that 10-lap run would have been amazing. But you really want to save that for a late caution at this point. Or any caution at this point. Which we do not want. Unless we get in front of Gavin, we don't want it. This car that they just passed up there, Joe, is falling off. He might have burnt up his right sides. We got Nick 2.8 back. So we'll see if he starts to catch us. I know he's good on saving tires and stuff, so... Ooh, he got in the wall up there. Might be able to clear him, which would be awesome. We really didn't have to fight him at all. He messed himself up. And I'm getting loose off the exit, so he's going to be right back to our outside. God damn it. We're going to have to fight him going into turn 1. And he's going to really send it most likely. Like he always does. Kill his right sides. He might get a run on the exit, might not. He does. Which that's fine. He's just using up his tires even more. And he's got a little bit of right side damage now. It's number 6 is hitting now. But yeah, we do not have to pit. And I think Logan saved enough fuel, which is absolutely crazy. Because there's no way he just started taking off if he's going to have to pit. I would not think so. I think he would try to make it to the end of the race, like best strategy to finish up there. Gavin's stuck on the outside up there, it looks like. On the outside of that Kellogg's car, he got down. Not sure where that 6 car is that pitted. Was he ahead of us? I think he's behind us because I do not see him. What is our fuel looking like? We got 21 left. We are completely good, even if there were to be a green-white checkered. But we'd go get fuel. We'd go get tires anyways for a green-white checkered, which that would be absolutely nuts. Oh no, caution. I think that happened with Gavin. I think that was Gavin potentially with that car. Or I think Gavin might have been a little bit behind that. I'm not 100% sure. Where is he? Oh no, that was not Gavin. Gavin's up there in 8th. That was not up there with him. So that's kind of unfortunate. We did not need that because now Gavin's going to be ahead of us and we're all going to be on the same tires. So that's quite unfortunate. We're going to go get our 4 freshies and hopefully come back out here in like 11th and try to track down Gavin now. That's super unfortunate, man. All right, we're going to be on the inside here in 11th still. Came in 11th, went out 11th. We got Gavin 2 rows in front of us. We got Nick right behind us. If you want to see Nick's perspective of this thing, because he's probably been in like a hornet's nest the whole time, it seems. Nevon 5. If you probably already watched him. If you watch me, you've probably seen Nick and Gavin, I would imagine.
Down the one, I'll stay up high.
But both of them are very good racers. But we got to go balls to the wall, try to catch Gavin and beat him here. He's a couple rows in front of us, though.
I'm not even worried about what happens in 1. I don't think it's going to make it that far.
It's going to be very, very tough. And this guy on our outside, I think, in 12th, the 20 car, has old tires. Because I think the second caution when he spun out, he said he took tires. So he's out of them now. But he needed the fuel, I think, to make it to the end.
The restart is going to be slow. 20 in front of us has old tires.
So yeah, they might cause a caution, honestly. But we need to get up here to these guys. It's going to be gnarly back there. Maybe Gavin, well, we need Gavin to have an okay start so his bottom lane rolls. Can't quite see them. We had an okay start. I'll take that. And now we need to go balls to the wall to try to catch Gavin. It's 11 lap, 12 lap shootout. Basically try to run a bunch of qualifying laps at this point. No saving tires now. So pass where you can. Gavin's only 3 cars in front of us, though. We could do this. Oh, that Kellogg's car, I think, got the wall. This is going to be like all hell breaking loose. Because Clampett's going to be dicing through the field up there, I could see. Don't want to use too many brakes. Gavin's stuck on the outside. We need to get to his inside. Gavin's not going to be able to get down right here. Because we're going to fill that gap. He's going to fight us, though. I know that. We just got to hold it on the inside and get by him. Come on. We can do this. Every race, we somehow always end up next to each other. And this is no exception. He got behind us now. I know he's going to be coming back. He was throwing blocks on us last week. We're throwing blocks on him this week. When it came to the end, he was throwing some blocks on us. So he's got to expect them back now.
I love you, Austin.
Gordon car to our outside. Love you too, Gavin. Oh, they're wrecking. Oh, they save it. That's some spots.
There, didn't it?
I think that's the Clampett up there in 3rd. We're up to 8th, I think.
I caught the grass.
I think it's up to 8th. Either that or that was Clampett that got moved. I'm not sure. No, Clampett's up there in 3rd. No, we're going to be sending it in these corners, Gavin. No shot. You're getting to my inside, going into a corner unless you get on it down the straightaway. Oh, I'm loose. Nope, nope. You're not getting down there. We got to hold it. This is our championship compared to him. We had an awful entry, though. Like, this is our own little rivalry championship we're holding on to right here. We're in 7th. We're definitely more than 99 champ points at this point, I would think. We've got to be. Oh, got the apron a little, but we're fine. Come on, baby. We got this. Like, 6 more laps of the line. Gotta try to put some distance between us. Tires are not gonna fall off that bad in these last few laps.
I love a pass 13.
13's been going for it since the drop of the green, so I'm kind of shocked that he's doing this well, because I thought he was going to fall off really bad earlier. But he got cautions at right times for him, I think. He also, like, smacked the wall on our outside, held the outside. Looks like he smacked the wall there again. But we just got to go. Use all the space we can. We got to make our car 4 lanes wide here to block Gavin these last few laps.
4-1. Coming to 5 to go.
We can make a pass, too. That would be monumental, as Gavin would say. He's getting a good rundown off of 2. I just need to hit my line. I've been messing up 1 and 2 a lot more than I need to be. We've been killing it in 3 and 4. He just keeps catching us in 1 and 2. So that's not great for us. Back off a little bit earlier, maybe. Get the thing rotated. I had to let off a little bit there. Yeah, he's been killing us in 1 and 2, man. Which that's going to be the way to pass, I feel like, is going into 3. Had to let off a little bit there to try to get down. Damn, that 13's really going. That's crazy. He's up to 4th now. And the battle for the lead is getting intense up there.
2, 3, 1.
Might be a little quiet here these last few laps. Got to really concentrate here. Everybody's getting sideways going for it. Coming up to 2 laps to go here at the line. Really pushing it. Trying to get these guys to go in front of me. Come on, Tankar. Hit the gas pedal. It's on the right. Oh, he's going on. He's trying to go too wide with the 3. Don't get the wall. We're good. I'm really pushing that there. Using up all the space we can. Got a little space to Gavin, though. The thing is 7th going to be enough to get more than 99 champ points? That's the whole question here.
30.5.
That's the thing I do not know. White flag. Gavin's not going to catch us. We're clear in 7th, as long as we don't screw up this last corner. Take it nice and easy. Try to beat Joe to the line. Not going to quite happen. Great freaking race, and we beat Gavin. Let's go. That was a hell of a
Great
year.
race, Austin. That was awesome, man.
Now the question is, did we get more champ points than 99? Oh.
I don't know, man. It's going to be so close.
It's going to be so
I have a
tight.
strong feeling that's yours right there. That was yours, baby. That was great.
Yeah, that was awesome all season, though. Good racing with you there. That was great. We held him off. Let's freaking go.
Good race, team. Good race, one. Good race, everybody. Awesome battling with you guys. Good race. Good win there.
Hey guys.
Got to do a little burnout in front of Gavin. We had a hell of a year, though.
13.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
That
He missed us. That was
wrecking me.
awesome. Got to get into the back of him a little bit. Get under him. Ah, he got out. What a year, though. That was awesome. We beat Gavin by 1 spot. Hopefully, we beat him in the champ points, man. That was so tight. Nick got right behind us in 9th. Oh, yeah. I can't spell. So we were really fighting for that. That was amazing. I can't believe we got down to that close. So it's been so close. But let's go through the cautions and see what has happened. I'm gonna try to leave that up to see if Nick says anything back or not. Oh, 8 car got loose into the AOL 6 car. That was on lap 1. I remembered seeing somebody going and sliding through the grass in my mirror. But man, what a season. I am literally sweating after that one. I don't know if it's like not hot, not cold enough in here, but man, I am sweating after that race. Like, we were going as hard as we could there, trying not to run over the guys in front of us, but they were about the same speed as us anyways. I was just holding my own to Gavin. I was blocking the hell out of him like he did to us at Darlington last week. Oh, that was so much fun. 6 car in the wall off of restarts. That was, were we up there? I think we were up there. Oh no, we were probably back further, I think, at this point. I think this, yeah, we were going by him here. Yeah, this is when we pitted for our fuel and stuff. So man, what a close season. I was hoping that went green to the end, but luckily it worked out for us anyways. Oh, big neck code. That's nasty to see. That's unfortunate. They were 3 wide just fine, and they hit there. They weren't even close to hitting. The 44 might have still came up and hit them, not sure, but they didn't even give them the chance, and all 3 of them ended up wrecking. Oh, and it clips. Oh, that's Nick back there. How? Oh, great save. Holy crap. What a save by Nick. They got clipped together. It hit the 11 across. That is an amazing save to not go head on into that wall or that wall. What a massive save for him. And he comes home 9th after all that, which is crazy. 8 car was on our outside. He smacked the wall, I remember seeing. I remember hearing that and seeing it because we were running so tight there. And then this was the caution that was for 4th place. The 3 car and the 05. I don't know who the 05 was. It was number 4. That's unfortunate. I don't know if he was on the alternate strategy of he still had to pit. And I know the 3 did not have to pit, so he was going for it. And coming to the end of this race, man, it was so tight. Like, we were blocking the hell out of Gavin here. Oh, Jeff Gordon got in the wall there. But Gavin was inching closer and closer to us. He was getting some really good laps off of turn 2 right here, and I had to block the hell out of him a couple times. Like, it looks nasty, but I wouldn't do it to anyone random. Like, I would only do this to Gavin because we raced so hard together, and I trust him not to run me over. He did the same thing to me at Darlington, so it's okay. And then he had a good run here. Oh, got loose off of 4. That broke all his momentum. And I think one more time it happened. And then we kind of pulled away from him there at the last couple laps, which was massive for us. Where was it? There was 5 laps left. Oh, maybe that was the 2nd time. Oh, no, he got close here. Still pulling up to us. Did I block a little bit on this one? No, he wasn't close enough. But, man, what a run. I cannot believe we beat him by 1 position. Good win by the 2 car. Clampett was trying to slice his way through the field. I think he was really saving fuel for that long run at the end. And that caution came out. But he started way in the back, worked his way up through the field. Same with Nick, started his way in the back, worked his way up through the field. Had that massive save, which is crazy. But, wow, that was awesome. So, let's go see the champ points, and let's see if we actually held it off on Gavin or not. I really hope we beat 99. If not, Gavin got us by 1 point. But either way, valiant effort by us, and we had an awesome season with him. So, hopefully, we get more than 99 here in 7th. We're going to gain some iRating, too, being car 9. That is really awesome. Love to see it. All right, we gained a good amount of safety and iRating, almost back up to 499, which is awesome. Strength of field was 3,000. Second split was only 961. That's crazy. But, oh my God, I'm so nervous about this. Did we get over 99? We got 130. Let's go. We beat Gavin just barely. We had 4 points less than him. We beat him by 8 there, so we beat him by 12, I think. Overall, I want to say is what we beat him by. Because we had 99, he had 103. And we beat him by that 1 position, and that was the difference on the season. And we're going to beat him by, I think, 12 on the whole year. So that is awesome. I cannot believe that. We got over 3,500 too, which is awesome. We gained 33. He gained 30 being car 11. We were car 9 and 11. Very nice. Didn't know if we were both just going to, like, you know, head on into something at all, like the wall or another car or a random tower. I don't know. But that was an amazing race. We had such a tight battle. Our best laps were in lap 71. We were all going for it. And we had like a couple tenths quicker than he did. So, man, we pushed it so hard there at the end. very fun racing with Gavin all year. We're going to continue to race together, obviously, but we have some very good races together, which was completely great. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the race. I had a ton of fun with that. Hopefully you guys did enjoy that in our little rivalry battle we had, our little championship battle we had with each other. I thought Gavin was going to get it for sure, especially when that caution came out and he was a couple rows ahead of us on the bottom. I thought there was no chance we were going to get to him, but we got lucky. He got stuck on the outside and we took advantage of it and blocked him off the last few laps and pulled away a little bit by half a second there. Nick had a front row seat for that, so go watch his perspective as well. Nebon5 on YouTube. You probably already know who he is, like I was saying earlier. Gavin, watch Gavin Ropchan. Just look up his name here and you'll find him on YouTube. So really appreciate you guys for watching as always, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.